Alrighty, everybody, please welcome in UCF softball players Kendall, Yarnell, and Isabella Vega. Guys, UCF softball doing pretty well so far this season. Okay, we're loving watching from afar. But I gotta know from the two of you, is there a favorite game that you've had so far? I mean, like Isabella, I think you've had a perfect game, if I'm not mistaken. And Kendall, you're hitting grand slams and home runs of all freaking kinds. So I just got to know from you guys, is there a game that sticks out above the rest?
Honestly, all our games. I mean, we only get like a little bit more than 60 games a season, so just taking every opportunity and living in the moment and just having fun with the girls. So all of them kind of stick out to me.
Yeah, I agree. I was gonna say all of them, but I think opening weekend, like our first game, like the energy and just all of the things being back on the field, it was awesome. And then obviously the Houston series, I mean, the hitters and then Issa coming with the perfect game, like it was such a good weekend. But again, like she said, all the games kind of stick out to us.
I read, Isabella, that your favorite athlete is Kat Osterman.
Yes, she is.
Pretty big shoes to fill. Do you model your game after her? I guess what specifically about her makes you your favorite athlete?
Yeah, I just really like admire like how much she moves the ball. I mean, there's pitchers who throw in like the high 70s, but like she just beat hitters with like her movement. So I just got to learn from her growing up and learning how to pitch, and now it's like I don't throw the hardest, but I still get hitters out with like movement. So it's kind of just like she showed me that like it's possible. You don't have to throw the hardest on the team to be successful, and she's very successful.
Have you met her?
Yes, I have.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, she's really good.
She seems like a great resource. I mean,
Mhm.
she's been kind enough to join us a bunch, and so I can't imagine what it's like to play the sport.
Yeah, she was really nice and really cool person to look up to.
Yeah.
I like it. Kendall, looking at Issa as a pitcher, how do you describe her? What makes it so hard to hit off of her?
Like she said, her movement, like again, I feel like sometimes like you're on the on deck circle, and if I was really facing it like on the opposing team, you'd just be like, oh, like it's a rise ball, nothing too crazy and a changeup. But you get in the box, and I swear the ball moves like 6 to 10 inches. Like it is insane. I always say she's always the hardest to hit off of in practice, just because it just moves so much, and it's so hard to like gauge if it's going to be in the strike zone or not. She also likes to hit me sometimes because she throws in. So
Sorry, but thank you.
Kendall, from Olathe, and I'm a Jayhawk. So, what was it like last year? Your pinch hit, go ahead home run over the Jayhawks, and was there like extra motivation there?
yeah, it was. I mean, it was so surreal. I hit it off of Bruno, and I faced her in high school, and she beat the crap out of our high school team. I think it was my sophomore year, either that, but yeah, it was so cool. And obviously last year I was coming back from an injury, so that was my first home run of the season, and it was
Wow.
it was so cool and so surreal to hit it at KU with all my family around, all my friends. It was an awesome moment, and I was just so glad that they all were there to see it.
Yeah, and I mean, what was your approach in that at bat? Were you waiting on something to hit? Like,
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, but knowing myself, I probably was just looking for something down the
drive.
middle,
Yeah.
as I normally do, or something on the outside half. We talked a lot about that last year, but that's probably what I was looking for.
Okay. Kendall, what is your like earliest home run memory? Can you remember the first one that you ever hit?
I actually do, and it wasn't out of the park. I was
Okay.
in, yeah, you could some say I had speed when I was younger. Not so much anymore, but I just remember, I can't remember where it was, but I can vividly see the picture, and I can hear my dad in the back because they filmed it from the outfield, and it's like little 12-year-old me with my yellow Easton bat and a pink like tank top jersey. and
amazing.
it was a bigger field, so I hit it, and I honestly think it was a grand slam too, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not trying to
Okay.
brag, but I think it was a grand slam, and I mean, it was in the park, but I do also remember my first out of the park. It was, I think it was somewhere in Missouri, at a field in Missouri. And I just remember, I don't think my parents were actually there. I think my grandpa had taken me to the game and he had kept that ball for me. And it was when I went to my other travel team that I stuck with. But those are I do remember them.
That's
Now,
amazing.
anything past that, a little skeptical.
Listen, you've hit so many at this point that it's hard to remember. I mean,
Right.
Issa, do you have an early softball memory that you can remember?
Um, I think my most prominent one is when I joined Tampa Mustangs. It was my first or second year of 16s, and it was like my first time going onto the field with this new team. And I just remember like just doing really well and like competing against hitters, getting in situations, getting them out of situations. It was like joining a new team and then going out and dominating. It was just like definitely a confidence booster. And then it's just to do it with that team was so great. That was definitely my favorite travel team that I had growing up. So it was really cool.
From Bradenton, Florida?
Yeah. I'm from South Florida originally, but
Got it.
moved up to Bradenton in high school.
So did you move up for high school?
What was that?
Did you move up for high school?
No. My brother graduated, so and my parents always wanted to move out of South Florida, so and then I was going into my junior year, so it kind of all just worked out.
Got it. What's it like to go to high school in Bradenton that's not IMG Academy?
I thought it was great. I loved my high school team. I don't even know if IMG had a softball team, so I don't remember ever
Yeah.
playing them.
I was wondering that because I was thinking like it's surprising you wouldn't be playing on that team.
Yeah, I don't think they had one, but I wanted to go to Lakewood at first. So when my parents were moving, I was like, I want to be zoned for Lakewood Ranch because they had a great team, great coach. A lot of their girls went to big D1 schools and just like a great program over there. But then the house that we got was literally like 3 neighborhoods short of being zoned for Lakewood
Oh,
Ranch. So I
wow.
ended up going to Parish, but I'm so grateful for everything at Parish, for the coach, for the teammates, for the opportunities. We won state my senior year.
Wow.
So I wouldn't have changed a thing. I'm so happy I ended up where I did.
So cool. Okay. I guess maybe a final question here to close this out, guys. Thinking about your younger selves and everything, is there, I don't know, Issa, if you could talk back to your South Florida self, you know, when you were younger and in your 16s days, what would you tell her? And Kendall, for you, like, what would you tell yourself after you hit your first home run, if you could now?
Okay. I would tell myself to keep being a grinder. I've always grown up having to just work really hard to be successful on the field and to get the results that I want. So like that's not a bad thing. So to just continue to do that because it's eventually going to pay off.
It's actually a very good thing. It's not not only
Yeah.
not a bad thing, it's actually a very good thing.
We encourage it.
It'll take you
Yeah.
far in life.
I think for me, it's hard because I think mine's kind of like the opposite. It's like I had growing up, you know, being younger, like I had so much just raw talent that I never knew how to almost just continue to get better. Like I just didn't realize how much I was really capable of. So I think I would just, you know, tell her to keep working hard and go get better. Like it's not never good enough, but there's always more to work towards.
Did you grow up a KU fan?
I had a split household actually. I had my
KUMU or
mom's side
KUK
was,
State?
yeah, KUK State. My dad's side was all KU. My uncle went to KU to play football, and then my mom's side was heavy K State. Like I'm talking their house is like they have purple cabinets in their garage. Like
Wow.
it's hardcore. So I always used to say I like K-State football and KU basketball.
Yeah, that works.
So I kind
But
of
not
tried to-
softball.
No, what's funny is my grandpa on my mom's side, he was like, if you go to KU, I will not wear KU stuff. I will wear just your number and your name. And I was like, it was serious.
It's a serious business. That's amazing. But it's better to play in Florida anyways. You want, you don't want to
Right.
be in cold weather. Yeah,
Right.
totally.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you guys so much for taking the time. We so look forward to seeing you guys continue to kill it out there and perform well. Good luck to you and the UCF softball team. On behalf of Kendall Yarnell, we have Isabella Vega, my co-host Ari Temkin, and me, Sydney Staples. This has been Across the Conference, presented by Allstate. Catch you guys later.